Hey guys, man, I miss you guys. How's it going? I want you guys to know that you've been on my mind. I've been thinking about you a lot. And before we start talking about school and what that's going to look like this week and next week, I just wanted to check in and talk about how we're feeling. I don't know about you guys, but it was kind of fun and novel at first to be home and get 8 hours of sleep and be outside with my puppies and spend more time with my husband. But now, like many of you, I'm starting to realize that we're missing birthdays and athletic tournaments and not seeing our friends at school. And that's kind of a hard thing sometimes to grieve the loss of things that we thought would be a part of our life. And so I want to just encourage you guys to remember those comic culture lessons that we learned about pressing pause and getting our mind right and just being above the line in our response to this difficult situation that we are all in and we're all facing together. And it's okay to grieve those things like that trip you really wanted to go on or that athletic tournament you thought you were going to go to state or whatever the case may be. My heart breaks for you guys. I know it's hard to miss out on those things, but this is what it really means to respond above the line when things are tough. So spread that positivity, encourage each other, get outside every day, spend some time in the sun, and take some time to video chat with your friends or send people text messages or do whatever you need to do to remain social even though you're separated. And I will do the same and try to encourage you guys too. So I do miss you guys. Hopefully we'll be back in school together before you know it. But until then, we're going to do our best to continue learning in our new reality until things go back to normal. So I'm going to move my video over here and then talk to you a little bit about what school's going to look like this week and next week. So guys, this week is it's kind of a practice week, like an overview week. We're going to review one activity, really one academic assignment. You have a few other tasks that you need to do, like exploring online resources and stuff. But this is just a chance for me to review some skills with you and then see who's logging on, who's turning in their assignments, because next week is the real deal. Next week, you guys are going to learn new skills. Everything is graded. So think of this like kind of like your practice run and a little bit of a review for you. So here I am on Schoology, and you'll see at the top every week you're going to have a folder for that week. So this week is Remote Learning Experience week of March 30th through April 3rd. And a remote learning experience is kind of like a task that you learn a skill for class, but you're doing it remotely. So when I open up this folder, there's a few important documents here. I've got a weekly overview of tasks. That's probably your most important document. I have a language arts question and answer document, a how to connect with Mrs. Hahn, which has some links and ways you can connect with me, whether by phone or video conference, etc. And then we've got an assignments and assessments folder. So first I'm going to open up this document right here. So here's your weekly overview document. This will look pretty much the same every week. At the top of the week, you have your can-do statement. So really like the learning goals. And then you'll always start with a weekly introduction video. This one will be a little bit longer because I'm introducing you to all the new things that we're doing. So here's your week 1 introduction video. And then you've got task 1 where you've got to read an article and you've got to submit some response questions. The way that you do that is here in your folder. You're going to click on the assignments assessments folder. Here's your one assignment for this week. You're going to answer your questions on there and don't forget to press submit and so I can grade your work. Okay, task 2 is a check-in survey. Every week you'll have a brief check-in survey. This week will be more like, can you access everything? Do you have any questions? Do you know what's going on? Next week you may have questions specifically about the assignment or this link isn't working or whatever. So we're always going to check in once a week and let me know how you're doing. And then task 3 is going to be to read through the options about how you can connect with me if you have questions about anything, whether it's academic or non-academic. So option 1 is to use this question and answer document. So if I go back to my learning folder for this week, the second document here, LA question and answer document, that looks just like this. So you can type a question and then I'll check this 2 to 3 times a day and I'll type an answer. And if you have a follow-up question, you can type that over there, right there in that column as well. Right. However, I'm also going to have a Comet Connect session twice a week. And that's basically a time where I am on my computer for a couple hours. And if you log on and you want to have a video conference and you want to say, like, can you just talk to me about number 5? I don't know what it's asking, or can you help me understand this thing or whatever? You can get on during that time and you can click on a link. So there's a link right here. That link will remain the same. I'll post it every week right there. And it'll log you onto a video conference. There might be one person, there might be 10 people in there. And during those times, right here, Monday from 10 to 12 and Thursday from 1 to 3, it'll always be Monday and Thursday at those times. You can log on and ask me any questions that you have about your assignments or just any other questions that you have, even if it's technology problems you're having or whatever. Or if you want to talk to me privately, you can ask me to set up a private video conference with just you and me, or even give you a call on the phone, etc. Okay, so those are your 3 tasks for this week. If you are bored and want to check out a book from our digital library, I've got the instructions down here at the bottom. But I don't want to make this video super long. So if you've got any questions, let me know. I miss you guys. Send me your jokes. I got a joke for you guys. Have you heard about the kidnapping? He eventually woke up. Yeah, I know it's lame, but there's my joke for the week. So let me know if you have any questions. I miss you guys. I'm thinking of you, and we will connect this week and next week.